for the sensational
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the opening bout of Eruption 17. This fight sponsored by Punish Fight Gear. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the 74 kilogram weight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Michael Ruberger out of Chaos Muay Thai Gym, an official out of 73.7 kilograms. 7 fights, 3 wins. Fighting out of Moray Field, ladies and gentlemen, Coby Porter. And across the ring, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, trained by Glenn Cook out of Team Ultimate on the Gold Coast, with an official weight of 73.95 kilograms. This man is undefeated. 5 fights, 5 wins, and fighting out of the Gold Coast, ladies and gentlemen, Yosuf, the Afghan Nightmare Popal. Both fighters, White Crew Ramai.
There we have it, Brian Murphy. As you see the tail of the tape coming up, we've got Yosuf Popal in the red corner, 18 years old, up against Coby Porter, also 18 years old, 74 kilograms. Both boys evenly matched. We've got undefeated in the red corner, Murph.
Yeah, mate, it's
big raps on the young fella.
Yeah, well, if you look at his record, he undefeated and 3 KOs. What is it? 1 first round and the other in the second round, and so it'll be interesting to see how he goes. It's funny too. He's mentioned here that leg kicks are his favourite, so we'll see how that goes.
Definitely, and 7-fight veteran in the blue corner. The very intense stare down initially, but he's not scared at all. He's been here before. Is Coby Porter. Both boys just meeting in the centre ring.
Brought to you by Punish Fight Gear.
Final instructions.
Eruption 17.
Yes, you can definitely see old Yosuf stares in fight mode.
The Afghan Nightmare.
Your referee in charge of this contest, Mr.
Coby
Wayne
Porter
Mead.
In the blue corner. Very first fight of the evening for Eruption 17. We got
Round
Charlie
1.
Bubb and Eddie Funnel for the main event, as we see both boys starting up very fast. Yosuf looking for that combination with the leg kick on the end. Spinning back fist attempt there by Porter.
I think that's the thing. Well, he's doing well if he keeps that movement and staying inside and keeping into that range out of the kicks. It looks like he's definitely, he was in that range then, but if he keeps coming forward, he can't get that kick landed.
As we see, both boys just calming down a bit, and he's had some success with that low kick early. Has Popal in the red corner. Nice body shot from the Afghan Nightmare. As you see, both boys just starting to pick their shots a bit, and nice little turn kick there. Still both very aggressive in the early stages of this first round.
Yeah, it's pretty even at the moment. You'd see both boys are sort of mixing it up.
Just trying to get on the front foot with that leg kick. Is Popal, the Afghan Nightmare, but in no way phased is Porter. As you see, just had his hands a bit low there for my liking, Brian Murphy, as he gets the takedown.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how I think fitness will play a big part in this when it comes, because both boys are obviously going out pretty hard now and the adrenaline will be running, so we'll see whether the experience of Coby obviously going the longer rounds will come in effective.
There's a leg kick of his own and checks the return. Does Porter. Nice work here at the later stages of the first round. Good movement, hand combos. Looks for the body shot himself. Nice spinning back kick attempt there from the Nightmare.
You know, I think Coby's got to just keep moving forward. And set those kicks up with those hands.
You see a nice little combo and jumping knee attempt just off the mark.
Oy.
jumping double knee there from the Nightmare. So no feeling out process from these boys, as you can see at home. No stranger to the spectacular moves to Brian Murphy.
No, that's it, mate. Pulling out all the moves tonight.
And there's that leg kick again. We knew was going to happen from the Nightmare. Very vocal about it. And that's the end of round number 1. Brian Murphy, how do you see that?
Mate, I think it was a good round. I'd say probably Yosuf probably landed maybe a couple of the more cleaner sort of shots on where it come. I'd probably give that round to Yosuf, but I think Coby's, definitely when you're looking at what the knockout rate of Yosuf, I think Coby's definitely sort of got him probably thinking twice.
Yeah, definitely. He's holding his own early stages of this fight. We've seen some attempts with the spinning kicks and the jumping knees early on in this fight for both boys. So no strangers to having a crack as we see them off the stools. Round number 2. We've got the Afghan Nightmare in the red corner versus Coby Porter in the blue. Round number 2. Both boys start exactly the same as they last. We see that nice.
He's got a nice body rip, hasn't he?
And it's a nice, simple technique, but effective, which is good to see. Nice body kick there from the Nightmare. As Porter just charges forward, looking for his shots, applying pressure. There's that jumping knee attempt again. And a few wayward elbows over the top, Brian Murphy.
Yeah.
Elbow combination there by Porter.
Yeah.
Well timed, just a bit off the mark. We see a nice combo and finishing on the leg himself.
Oh, Yosuf definitely, he holds his hands up nice and hard, nice and tight too, so it is hard to try and get those punches through. And he's got that beautiful left body rip. Coby's just got to do more, use the hands to set up those kicks, and keep that pressure on him.
Definitely, and as we see a spinning back fist attempt there. And the Nightmare, he's got some tricks in his bag of his own. Goes back to the leg. Some tub thumping punches over the top by Cody. And just dangerously charging in, Brian Murphy. I feel,
yes.
They're very novice, these young fighters, but if you charge them forward like that, you open yourself up to out-of-range knees and elbows straight up the centre. That's
exactly right. And like you say, more experienced fighters too would be looking for that sort of thing, where these boys are head down, bite the mouth guard, let them go.
You see a nice catch and takedown there by the Nightmare. Combination punches.
Oh, nice right hand. He doesn't seem to have as much. He's not planting the feet and really unloading with those punches, but he is getting them through there.
As we see a body shot by Porter again. Popal locking on with a couple of good knees. And then goes back to the body. Coby just swinging those punches. He doesn't look too phased by those leg kicks. I like to see him to start checking them. They do hurt every single time, as you know. You see him go back to the body again. Double leg kick by Porter. Both boys locked up in the blue corner.
Try and be a bit cleaner, I think, Coby, with his shots. He's getting the work in there. He's definitely landed them, but he's just going to be a bit more cleaner on his shots.
Yeah, definitely. It's just interesting to see. Maybe those body shots from the Afghan Nightmare are taking their toll. He's got a good poker face. He doesn't look phased at all when they're happening, but he is sucking them in a bit more, Brian Murphy.
Yeah, no, he does look, and I think that's just the intensity of the fight. And as you know, sometimes when that pressure's on and you don't get a break, it definitely wears you down.
Later on in the card, ladies and gentlemen,
Daddy Kool,
we
Beauchamp,
have Alma
and the one and only
Uniku
Brian
versus
Murphy.
Brooke fighting Barrel. Very anticipated female match there, Brian Murphy.
That's the one I'm most excited for tonight, actually. When I seen that match, I was giving myself the old
fist pump.
This
The old
is
fist
the
pumps.
third
Good to hear.
and final round.
Third and final round, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the Nightmare, the Afghan Nightmare in the red shorts, up against Cody Porter in the blues. We just see it. And those little things in a close fight like this is going to work in his favour as he just gets pulled up for an illegal move. But getting your opponent up and down as he just tries to trip him again there. He'll get called up. Good pressure applied by Porter. He knows this is the last round. He doesn't want to leave it to the judges.
And that's one thing too with Yosuf. He is even under pressure. He's very, very relaxed too. He doesn't seem to be fazed by it too much. Where you can see Coby sort of is more definitely doing a lot of work and doing it, but he doesn't look to handle the pressure as well.
Nice leg kick and then block the leg kick. Porter. You see a nice sharp little elbow over the top of his guard from Yosuf.
Yes. Yes, Yosuf's starting with the tie now, mate. I think the tides are turning a little bit so far in this first part of the last round.
Nice high knee there, just a bit off the mark. And a beautiful little left hook on the way in there as we see a nice combination finish on the leg by Porter, and he really wants this.
Yeah, he does, mate. And look, and this is new territory for Yosuf too. If it's only been 2 rounds he's done. So definitely, as you know, the old mind plays up, especially when you're used to stopping people. Now all of a sudden you're getting hit.
And a beautiful rolling right hand. Very well timed there by Porter. As caught the Afghan Nightmare just a bit off guard, and we see him teeing off again.
Yes.
And just great pressure applied here late in the last round by the blue corner.
Nice knee to the head there by Yosuf. I think Coby should sit back now and look for those big shots because he'll get him while he is tied.
And there's that tradesman-like work ethic, Brian Murphy, the combination punch. You see a nice spinning elbow there.
He's got to keep that head up but when he's in close, otherwise he will cop one of those knees. But look at that low kick now after you throw those punches. That's it.
Inside and outside. Nice jump-in knee there by Yosuf.
30 seconds remaining.
Last 30 seconds, though. Let's. I think it's definitely Coby's round. This one so far.
Nice combinations there. Both boys know that this is very, very a beautiful high kick from Yosuf. As we see Porter just charging forward, nothing's phasing him. No emotion on his face. He's just got his job to do, and away he goes doing it. As we see him just teeing off in the corner there.
It'll be interesting to see how the judges actually score this because I think we're going to
very opening bout. What an opening bout, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise.
From the third round, it'll be interesting to see how the first and second are scored.
Popal. This one goes to the judges' scorecards.
As we see the replay, nice takedown there by Porter. Good scoring technique. As you said, both boys just locking up. And then the illegal trip there from Yosuf. He got pulled up on, but there's that tradesman-like combination finish with the leg kick. Back into it up high. That might be enough to edge him away the win, his work ethic. Brian Murphy.
Yeah, look, it's one of those things. It depends on what the judges look for. And if you look at, there was 2 very close rounds that sort of, I think maybe the first one especially could have went either way. Same with it in the last round. I think, Coby definitely won enough in that last round to counter the first 2. So it'll be interesting to see how we go.
Well, once again, it's good to be behind the commentary desk instead of the judging desk, Brian Murphy.
I'm glad I can leave that alone tonight.
Just like to do a quick shout out while we're waiting for the decision to Logan City Demolitions, Radio Metro, and Punish Fight Gear. Always getting behind Eruption for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Very big thank you to the sponsors. of these events. Very tough.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we've gone to the judges' scorecards. We have a split points decision. Your winner, blue corner, Coby Porter.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The blue corner gets the win. Cody Porter.
And, you know, look, that's it's one of those things where you look at two very close rounds of where it come, one in a dominant round win, and I don't think it's a bad decision at all. Great first fight anyway, if it sets the tone for tonight.
And, you know, these boys are very young. He'll take a lot away from that. The undefeated fighter, Yosuf Popal, gets the first L on his record. And it's via the way of Coby Porter.